Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And, of course, Trae Young. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Garland. Mobley outside. Launches it. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And Toronto calls time here. Good on the second one. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And the free throw, no good.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
Now here's Beal. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Back to Trent. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who knew from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Murray. And he lays it up and in. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
the wing, Barton. And here's Siakam for three. Can't get it to drop. And Atlanta will come the other way. Out to the right wing. And here's Garland from behind the arc. And Mobley good for three.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
They get the rebound. It's stolen by Hunter. Right side, Garland. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Siakam for three. And it's Siakam again missing.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Here's Mobley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
As impressive as the numbers were for Mobley as a rookie, the consistency stood out the most, Graham.
Yeah, no question, B.A. Mobley shows up and makes an impact every night. He just finds ways to help the team even when the shots aren't there. He's the type of player that fits with any system.
Barnes, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Outside Garland. They set the screen. Fires the three. Pass to Murray. Over to the wing. Goes back up. And Garland with the lay-in.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
To the wing on the left. The kick out to Young. It's stolen by Hunter. Now here's Garland. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Porter with it. Checked by Murray. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Porter. A shot to stop the drought. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Into the line for the Raptors. Precious Achiuwa.
The Hawks leading. Left side Garland. Now Mobley. Fires from deep. Barnes with the rebound. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Outside Garland. Pass to Murray. Back to Garland. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Barnes. 4 on the clock. Murray, no good. Here's Siakam. And here's Barnes. Achiuwa into the lane. He got it off in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Now here's Achiuwa. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Porter. Young from long range. And he buries his first look.
Why does Thad Young shoot a high percentage? Because he's smart and confident shooting in catch-and-shoot situations.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Murray. Pass to Hunter. Up and in on the layup. Hunter's got his first points of the night.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Back to Barton. Now here's Porter to stop the run. Drained it for 2 points.
Well, this is a knockdown shooter from the mid-range. Otto Porter doing work.
Outside Garland. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Beal from outside. Atlanta with the rebound. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
And the Raptors making a change here. And Toronto calls time here. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Now here's Beal. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Porter gets the bucket.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Okongwu. Capella with it. Back to Okongwu. Second chance shot.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Boucher with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Siakam the screen. To the middle. Here's Trent. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Now here's Holiday. And here's Okongwu for three. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Siakam, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Capella. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Trent on the wing. Siakam outside. Here he goes. Excellent D there from Capella.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part, it's bringing down the whole squad.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holiday. Here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Barnes. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Barnes.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Now Barnes. Trent outside. The three. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Beal.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Garland with the ball. And a nice finish on the layup. Garland's gotten his second bucket of the game. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there. Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Garland. And he drives in.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Hunter. After the basket by Toronto. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Porter. Back to Trent. The three is up. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
5 to shoot. Here's Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Fires in the triple. Garland's got 8.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Pass to Beal. Siakam the screen. Inside. No good on the shot. Hunter with some nice D. And here's Bogdanovich. Now Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 58 left in the third.
That's big time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Here's Holiday. Achua with the rebound. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Back to Barnes. Holiday grabs the miss. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Listen, this guy's a willing passer, and Porter has a natural instinct for this game.
Now here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Capella. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Into the lineup for the Raptors. That is Young. Bradley Beal.
44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. Here's Achua. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Achua's got his second basket of the night.
Well, terrific secondary playmaker. Beal with a nice find.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And Beal puts up a deep three. And the deficit down inside single digits. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young. That free throw misses. He does not get the second one.
And this half has been a total disaster from the line. Now shooting under 60%.
Beal outside. 2 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. Beal's got 9 points.
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little fake right there.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Atlanta. 8 points in the quarter, showing
29.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Hawks leading. Banked it in off the glass. Garland's got 10 points here in the second half.
This first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Pass to Barton. Boucher, left side. The kick out to Barton. His first shot attempt. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Garland. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Screen by Capella. Out to the right wing. Murray for three. Knocks down the triple. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
Barnes. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting for Toronto.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Mobley on a screen. Over to the left wing. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Beal's shot is off. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out to Beal. Clock at 6. Back to Siakam. The 3 is up. Hunter with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Picked by Bogdanovic. Mobley outside. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Siakam. Here's Trent. Driving in. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Left side Garland. Deflects the pass. It's tipped. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Mobley. There's the triple. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Barnes with it. The 3 ball. Down low. Beal draws the double. A minute 9 left to play in the 4th quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
The Raptors making a switch here.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Hawks.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for DeJounte Murray.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Siakam, that's good.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
And here's Garland. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go.
Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now him I con the carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I feel it, what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. No. Your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. When they they do me, I keep on G. Oh, no, 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 no.
You got me. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need that, they make I look pity. You won't make us sing Joro me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make you for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
I met you in the club in Atlanta, Georgia. Said me and my homeboy were coming out with an album. You looked at me like, yeah, right, but you gave me your number anyway. You house about them oranges. Moved away from home to school with big plans. By day, study the history of music. By night, just to pay for that. You to get your was a mission impossible. We were both the same age, but I suppose wasn't on the same page, but in the same book of life. So I'd page you when I felt that you were getting off of work, or either when you're on your way to school. We started hanging like Ernie and Bert, and in my idle head I'm thinking cool. Just when I think I'm now, the events that followed had me volley if your hometown would be heaven. The angelic nastiness you possessed made you by far the best, therefore hard to tell. You dropped me off by the dungeon, never came in, but I knew that you were wondering, now are these in this house up to something so they could function? Well, yes and no. Yes, we were selling it, but no, it wasn't. Cook it in the basement, then move it at a show, then grab the microphone and everybody yelled ho. Meanwhile, the video starts playing. BET college radio in a van, packed full of with a in their hand and one in their ear. You know what I'm saying, but I kept your number in my old phone. Got a new chip flip with the roam. So it took me a minute to retrieve 7 digits, but I promised I would call you when I got home. But when I got home, I never did. By the time I did, heard that you had a kid by some indicator who replied, see you later, when he got the good news. That's life. Now I'm 19 with a Cadillac, had a Lex with the gold pack. Got a plaque, but I'm living with my pop. So I got a and a low jack. You're kinda fast for that fella in class who used to draw and never said much, cause half of what he saw was so far from that place you wanna be. That words only more, follow me. Are you starting to gather what I'm getting at? Now if I'm losing you, tell me, then I double back. But keep in mind at the time, keep it real was the phrase. Silly when said now, but those were the days when spring break and Daytona and freak Nicks made you wanna drop out of college and never go back. Move to the south, but that ain't a Kodak moment. On went myself and Big Boy, well you knew a Miss Twan. That's right, you were around before begun. Well, Twan had a daughter and saw that was made to mature before the first tour. We hit the road like Jack, laughed and cried and dropped it back with some girls used to say, y'all talk funny, y'all from the islands? And Dot laugh and they just keep smiling. No, I'm from Atlanta, baby. He from Savannah, maybe. We should and get and then hey, we gotta go because the bus is pulling out in 30 minutes. She's playing tennis, disturbing the tenants. 15 love, fit like glove. Description is like 15 doves in a jacuzzi, catching the Holy Ghost, making one. Agree? Enough about me, how's about you? How's the little kid? She was about 2 the last time we spoke. I had cause I'd start the second album off on another note now. That note threw some the off, but see I'd balled out, and for I'd fall out, I slow my lack down to a nice speed. The brain was that fried egg I might need. New direction was apparent. I was a child looking at the floor staring. So changing my style was like relief for the primitive beast. Yes, I was on the rise. Yeast was the street to make bread. Never primary concern. Just to hop on these beats and wait my turn. I'd meet Muslims, Rastas, and macaroni. Imposters. So on a trip to New York on some beeswax, I get invited to a club where MC's at, and on stage is a singer with something on her head similar to the turban that I covered up my dreads with, which I was rocking at the time when I was going through them phases, trying to find anything that seemed real in the world. Still searching, but I started liking this girl. Now you know her as Erica on and on Badu. Call Tyrone on the phone. Why you do that girl like that, boy? You ought to be ashamed. The song wasn't about me, and that ain't my name. We're young in love, in short, we had fun. No regrets, no. Had a son by the name of 7, and he's 5. By the time I do this mix, he'll probably be 6. You do the arithmetic, me do the language art. To poke you in the heart and take you from the start to when luxury transportation meant a MARTA card. Or either when your girlfriend that went to May's mama or her daddy let her borrow the Benz because she's smart. Or maybe if your neighbor does you a huge favor and he sells you that rabbit that's been sitting in his yard. You fix it up, you trick it out, you give it rims, you give it bump, you give it all your time, cause that's all you can think about. And that's as far as I got.
Amazing, consider that y'all grace. Apologize ahead of time for flying y'all face. Turn it in a cause it's not far away. Know where y'all stay. So let's keep it player while fighting. We can do all day. She wanna crash at my crib tonight, but she leave eyelashes and stupid my gon' find. With a Pikachu beanie on top of Murakami pillow eating Synagogue. A lot of come around me try to be the same, but I can't practice with no that's not in the game. I'm Black Iverson. When I started ballin', I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21.